welcome to the channel, guys. As you can see, I am sitting inside a badass BMW M4, which belongs to my good friend Boris that owns the gym that I work out at, and he requested for me to take it, give it a nice wash, wax, decontamination with Iron X and clay bar, and then I applied bead maker on top of it to make it shine. And now I'm gonna go for a little ride to make a video for you guys, so I can basically compare this to my GSF and see, you know, which I like better, pros and cons, whatnot. So let's start this journey. I'm super excited to be in this car. His car is not stock. I will definitely let you know the mods that he has, but it's gonna be awesome. All right, so this is a 2015 BMW M4 white. My buddy has an Eisman, I believe it is an Axleback exhaust and a piggyback tune. He told me the car is making around 550 horse and around 500-ish torque, so definitely not a stock car. Right off the bat, when I drove it to my house to get this, you know, car cleaned up perfectly, I instantly, you feel the torque basically. Like, the car is basically not having to work at all, and it's moving, compared to my V8 where all the power is made in the upper RPM range. This is super down low. I think this starts making peak torque around like 1900 RPM, which is crazy low. So we're gonna go for a little cruise to the spot where I filmed my GSF video, give you a couple exhaust clips of this car, do a couple pulls, see how it sounds. But it is a beautiful, beautiful car. I am truly enjoying it from the short drive that I've had it. My buddy, he said, you know, wash the car and take it for a drive, but the gas light came on. I have 26 miles till empty. Thank you, Boris. Looks like I'm gonna have to fill up a few bucks or else I'm not gonna be able to get anywhere. But as far as on the interior, with his exhaust that he has, the interior is so quiet. I mean, you could even tell there's an exhaust system on it, but on the outside it's nice and deep tone, very deep, very subtle. It's, you know, it's very, very mature sound. It's not the crazy exhaust where you have full downpipes and catless exhaust, whatever. This is very nice. So the way I'm driving the car is I have the throttle in Sport Plus, and then I have the steering in Comfort, because the steering in Sport or Sport Plus is so heavy. It is absolutely ridiculous how heavy the steering is with that. So Comfort on the steering, throttle Sport Plus, and I am really enjoying it thus far. Interior, very simply laid out. You got the gauges up top. I don't know if you could see those, but they're showing your horsepower numbers and torque numbers that the car is making. Pretty awesome. You know, very simple layout. Dual clutch transmission is super, super smooth. Such quick shifts, you know, no complaints about it. Very nice interior. He optioned it with the red leather, red extended leather. It looks fantastic. Once we get to the spot, I'll give you beautiful B-roll shots of all the modifications that are done to the car, because oh, it does look beautiful. It is definitely not stock. But just like that, you know, just going around cars, you barely put your foot in it, and the low end torque, you don't rev past 3000 RPMs and the car just bolts forward, which is freaking a very nice thing to have around town. And I wish the GSF had a little more download torque. But let's talk a little bit about the interior compared to the GSF. It is a lot more cockpit-like. The seats are very firm. I'm not gonna say uncomfortable, but they're firm. Very bucket, just like the GSF. The leg bolsters I think are a little bit more tighter than my GSF seats, but the cockpit is super nice, super quiet. So some of the mods that he has on this car, let's talk about that. He has the Eisman Axleback piggyback tune. I'm not sure who the manufacturer is of that, but he has that, and also KW coilover suspension with some beautiful BBS wheels. And the car is slammed, guys. It is slammed. It is so low. Like, everywhere I'm going, I have to go angles on driveways, not to scrape his carbon fiber lips, because he has carbon fiber lip spoilers all around the car, which make it look freaking amazing. I'll show you guys those. But very nicely spec'd car. He didn't option for all the packages from factory because he didn't need that. He didn't want that. He wanted to put that money into aftermarket parts like the exhaust, the piggyback tune, and the wheels. So that's what he did. Hopefully this road opens up for us a little bit so we could open this bad boy up a little bit and see what it's got. But for the suspension and for how low his car is, I mean, the ride is so smooth. It is not harsh whatsoever for being this low, which is extremely nice. People don't know how to drive. I mean, it just moves. Absolutely stunning power. Granted, it does not sound the best compared to my GSF on the interior, but man, the power is undeniable, guys. The power is 100% there. You can't deny that. Another great thing about this car is it has a very high redline, very similar to my GSF, which revs to 7,300. This, I believe, revs to around 73 or 7,500 RPMs. And it sounds, actually, once it's up in the higher RPMs, it does sound really, really good. Hopefully some of these people get out of my way so I can do a little pull here. But, we're just cruising, going to the gas station. Thanks, Boris. Empty gas tank. Appreciate you, man. Alright, let me see if I can give you a little teaser here. Nope, people are always in the way, but it handles so well. I mean, it's flat. There's no body roll at all in this car with this suspension that he has on it. Flawless suspension, that's for sure. KW does make a very nice suspension. They are not priced cheap, but they are worth the money. I mean, you're in a tunnel, you gotta rev it a little bit, right? Yeah, buddy, sounds good. I love the way that the shifter is. I mean, it's so unique. I mean, I never driven a BMW with one, so it's awesome. Neutral and then reverse is backing up. There's no park button. You just stay and drive, yank the e-brake and turn the car off, and it'll go into park, which is pretty awesome. Very nice. Let's feed this bad boy some 93. I did also clean up his interior because I'm a nice person like that. We'll just leave him this present as please repay me. But let's head to the spot, guys, and enjoy this car. Do a little pull out here. No grip, first, second. About to go to the spot here. Perfect downshifts when you slow down. Alright guys, this is the beautiful BMW M4. Look at this beauty, guys. Carbon fiber roof, must-have option. He got beautiful carbon fiber lip that makes this car so low to the ground it is basically undrivable. And look at these beautiful BBS wheels. Look how low he is to the ground. I mean, the back, look at this. Not even a finger gap. He is super low, but it looks perfect. There's no rubs on the suspension. You got carbon fiber rear spoiler, black M4 badge, rear diffuser, and the Eisman exhaust, which you guys heard, and it sounds freaking dope. I mean, I absolutely love driving this thing. Compared to the GSF, it is a much smaller, nimbler car, more agile. Basically, a sports car compared to my GSF, which feels like a limousine. Going on the inside here, I mean, you know, beautiful layout, beautiful materials, everything is top notch. Simple, easy to use, beautiful. About the wind noise, guys, but I mean, what can I say? It's a faster car than my GSF, hands down. It doesn't put power down to the ground very well, so that's where the GSF could slightly outrun it. But you know, that all depends on how hot the day is, how much traction who has. But beautiful design of this car, love it. The only thing I wish he would have optioned up was the LED headlights, because the LED headlights are just phenomenal looking. These are not bad also, but the LEDs just mean, make the car look so much meaner. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very spur of the moment type thing. Didn't have much time to read up on the specs of the car to give you proper specs, but there's so many videos of this car out in the internet. If you want to know specs, just you could Google that right quick, you'll know. I just wanted to show off his beautiful car with his spec on it, his wheels, his build, and how he's enjoying it. So I enjoyed making it shine and look beautiful for him, and let's head back and give it to him so he could enjoy it.